What I'm about to reveal will make your heart race and then settle, like a hand laid on a fevered brow. Don't skip this. Stay till the end, for something huge is waiting for you, and the heavens lean in when you breathe these words. My beloved child, listen, you are not late. Trust God's timing is always perfect. My chosen one, don't scroll. Don't let your fingers flee before the seam of this moment has been sown into your spirit. Angels hover where your doubts gather, and I, heaven's own whisper, speak directly into the small, sacred room where you hide your hopes. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and your name was written beside this promise before time ever measured breath. I see the calendar you keep in your mind, the dates you mark with worry and the hours you count like coins. You have been asking, have you not? You have been wondering if the waiting means the door is closed. God says, the waiting is not denial. It is preparation. Angels say the pause is not absence. It is a quiet orchestra tuning for your arrival. Don't skip this place of waiting. Stay till the end, because the silence is a tool and your breakthrough is being carved in ways you cannot yet measure. You think the world measures success by speed. The world prizes those who arrive early and loudly. But listen, heaven measures by preparation, by readiness of soul, by the readiness of the heart to receive what was written for it. Your timing is woven into a tapestry of purpose. Trust God's timing is always perfect. Your story is not late. It is precisely aligned. This is your confirmation, whispered into the ear of your destiny. Do not be discouraged by doors that close. Do not be haunted by opportunities that seem to vanish. Those closures were not punishments. They were redirections. Angels say, every closed door kept you from an unripe blessing. God says, every delay preserved the treasure for the perfect hands. Don't skip your healing by running ahead. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it arrives when your heart is ready to steward it. Hear the rhythm of heaven now, the slow, patient drum that beats beneath your restless counting. The countdown has already begun, though you might not see the numbers. I tell you this, so that your spirit will lift. Your name was written beside this promise in the heart of God before your first breath. Your place at the table has been kept. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Angels have lit the corridor of time so you can walk safely into your appointed moment. There are seasons and there are promises. Do not confuse the two. Seasons pass. Promises remain. I speak to you about the promise that endures. It moves through winters of waiting and springs of arrival with equal tenderness. God says, I'm faithful through seasons. Angels say, we are watching every hinge and every step. Trust God's timing is always perfect. Your lateness is only to human counting. To the divine, you arrive exactly when you are meant to arrive. You asked for a sign, and here is the sign. A gentle stir in your chest, a memory of a song, an unexpected kindness that opened a closed fist. These are not accidents. These are subtle nudges from the unseen. The heavens stitch small miracles into your days to remind you of the larger one that approaches. Don't skip these whispers. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and each small mercy is a drumbeat announcing its coming. You have been afraid that your past mistakes disqualify you. My beloved child, hear me now. God does not count your missteps as currency against your destiny. Angels stand as witnesses to the mercy that sweeps over your errors and makes them lessons. You are not late because of what you once did. You are not late because of who you once were. This is your confirmation. The ledger of heaven lists grace before judgment. Don't skip hope. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it loves the parts of you you wish to hide. Sometimes the world will call your patience foolishness. Sometimes friends will ask if you are giving up on your dream. Sometimes the mirror will show only tiredness. But listen, God sees what the eyes cannot. Angels patrol the spaces between your breaths, arranging coincidences, aligning conversations, setting the next steps. The orchestration is subtle but sovereign. Trust God's timing is always perfect. Do not rush the divine arrangement. Your time is at hand. You imagine that you needed to be ready yesterday, that you should have done more, learned more, loved more. Yet in the hush where you are afraid your life falls short, the heavens are saying you are precisely enough. The maker is finishing the fine details. The potter is still shaping the clay. Don't skip the shaping. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it fits your soul like a ring fits a hand. Crafted, warm, inevitable. There is a divine choreography at work. Every person who touched your life, every goodbye that broke your heart, and every small victory that made you smile is stepping into that dance now. Angels are the stagehands pulling ropes and lowering curtains. God is the conductor and your life is the melody. The timing, trust it, was written into the score. Don't skip rehearsal. Stay till the end. The performance is only moments away. You are not late to your family's healing, to your miracle of provision, to the promise of love that writes itself across your days. Nothing is lost that was meant to be. Nothing was wasted that was used to train your heart. Look back only to bless what taught you. Look forward with wonder. God says, I am aligning people, places, and possibilities to meet you. Angels say, we are clearing the path. The countdown has already begun. Do not be afraid. Your name was written beside this promise. This is your confirmation. I know how you measure time. By paychecks, by medical reports, by relationship timelines, by visas, by contracts. Yet God measures by readiness. There are doors that would have opened if you had not grown in wisdom. There are places you would have entered if your faith had not been refined. Patience is not passivity. It is fierce faith that sits beside God and says, I trust your hands. Don't skip this sacred waiting. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and you will be astonished at the wisdom poured into your hands when it arrives. Perhaps you have tried to hurry the process. Perhaps you made choices that rushed a blessing too soon and found it fragile, like a bud picked before it opens. Forgive yourself. God forgives you. Angels remind you that imperfect haste does not erase the divine plan. It redirects and refines. Trust God's timing is always perfect. Let the fruit ripen on the branch. Your patience is not wasted. It is faith in motion, do you hear that? It is the sound of gears turning in the great clock of the Almighty. It is not loud, but it is constant. Each small prayer you whispered, those midnight prayers you thought were unseen, each grateful word, each tear, each act of kindness is a cog that turns the mechanism toward your appointed time. God hears them all. Angels gather your prayers like pearls and arrange them carefully. The countdown has already begun. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. When fear whispers, answer with truth. You were created for this hour. You were crafted for this trial to become your testimony. The heavens declare that the very things you feared would undo you are the things God will use to bless you. Your scars will be map lines to guide others. Your delays will be the setting for a story that brings hope. Don't skip the telling. Stay till the end. Step into the moment with courage. Your name was written beside this promise. You have waited for the one who will hold you, for the job that will honor you, for the healing that will release you. I know the ache of your wanting. I know the calendars you tear. I know the prayers you have repeated like rosary beads. God says, I have not forgotten. Angels say the appointment is being arranged even now. Trust God's timing is always perfect. This is your confirmation. What was promised is upon its way, and it will arrive when the spaces are prepared for it. There will be a blush moment, a holy burning blush when the prophecy becomes unmistakable. It may be small, a late night knock, a message that takes your breath away, a look that says yes. It may be enormous, an open door, a check, an embrace that lasts long enough to mend you. When that moment comes, you will say, with tears and laughter, I knew it. Don't skip to that laughter too quickly by forcing the ending. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are not late to your destiny. You are on time for your elevation. Every delay has been a stair. If you had been lifted too soon, you might have slipped. Trust God's timing is always perfect. Angels are steadying the ladder. They are watching your footing, guiding your next ascent. Do not fear the slow climb. The peak is closer than you imagine. Remember the story of the seed that sleeps beneath the soil. It is dark, it is crushed, it seems forgotten, but beneath that pressure, life is forming its miracle roots. You are that seed. The soil is your season of waiting. The rain is God's tenderness. The sun is the encouragement given in small ways. Your breaking open will be glorious. Do not be discouraged by the dark. Don't skip the humbling of becoming. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. People will tell you that timing is coincidence. The skeptical will call providence luck. But my beloved child, listen beyond the scoff. The world cannot see the threads we see. Angels arrange encounters with an artistry that looks like coincidence to those who do not watch. God says, I'm at work in the small things. Angels say, watch the small things. They are signposts. The countdown has already begun. Don't skip the signs. Stay till the end. Your name was written beside this promise. There will be seasons that feel like postponement, but in those seasons, God is curating the environment for your blessing. He is removing what would have damaged it. He is growing what will sustain it. Trust God's timing is always perfect. You are not late. You are being readied. The very elements that seemed hostile are becoming allies in disguise. This is your confirmation. Even the struggle is purposeful. When doubt comes, speak back with the command of faith. God's timing is perfect. Say it aloud. Let it be the drum that drowns the whisper of impossibility. Angels will answer your confession with quiet confirmations that arrive by text, by call, by meeting, small things that build until the huge thing arrives. Don't skip the confession. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are more beloved than you know. Do not measure your worth by the speed of an outcome. Measure your worth by the Creator who breathed intention into you. Angels sing over you night and day, and their music is the language of affirmation. God says, I have chosen you. Angels say, we are assigned to you. Trust God's timing is always perfect. Your delays are not rejections. They are divine pacing. Let the suspense of heaven be a sweet ache, not a bitter wound. There is a holy tension in waiting, a tension that refines, focuses, and ultimately releases. You are being stretched to contain greater joy, greater responsibility, and greater mercy. Don't skip the stretching because it is uncomfortable. Stay till the end. The crescendo is near. When it comes, you will not recognize the old you. Your heart will be vast enough for the new blessing. Do not trade your timeline for someone else's applause. Comparison will steal your peace. The Lord's plan for you is bespoke, not off the rack. Angels tailor the moment for your unique story. Trust God's timing is always perfect. Your appointment is not the same as another's, and that is exactly how it must be. This is your confirmation. You are being prepared in a way that only your particular future requires. You may feel forgotten when prayers seem unanswered, but this is the place where faith becomes sight. Hold to the small faith you have. Let it be like mustard seed planted in fertile soil. God will move mountains with that smallness, because He delights in making the weak strong and the late arrive precisely on time. Angels say, keep praying. Don't skip the prayer. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There will be people who leave. There will be doors that lock. But all of this is part of a divine sorting. God is clearing space in your life for what will fit you best. The pain is real. The purpose is purer. Trust God's timing is always perfect. Your losses will become the currency for greater gains. Your grief will become a guidepost to compassion. This is your confirmation. Even losses are being redirected into new streams of blessing. When the blush moment arrives, remember to receive it humbly. Do not assume you earned it. Receive it as a gift from a loving God who delights in surprising you with favor. Let gratitude be your first response. Angels rejoice when you celebrate. The heavens lean in when you give thanks. Don't skip the gratitude. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it wants you to meet it with reverent joy. There is a voice inside you that has been whispering the truth despite your doubt. That voice is the echo of God's promise. Listen to it closely. It says, you are chosen, you are ready, you are arriving. Angels back that voice with actions in the seen world. Trust God's timing is always perfect. The countdown has already begun. Your name was written beside this promise. This is your confirmation, written in light and sealed with love. I see you standing at the edge of a decision, wondering whether to step or retreat. Hear me, step. Not recklessly, but with the quiet courage God gave you. The path is being prepared beneath your feet, even as you fear the ground. Angels have already walked it. They leave markers of encouragement. A message, a smile, a meeting. Don't skip your step. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it requires your faith-filled movement. Your family's healing, your financial break, your spiritual breakthrough, these are not delayed forever. They are timed beautifully. The Lord orders steps and seasons to accomplish redemptive ends. Trust God's timing is always perfect. Even the delays have a purpose that will taste sweet in your mouth like honey. This is your confirmation. What you have been waiting for is arranging itself in divine order. You are not a backup plan. You are not left for last. You are not the leftovers. You are the main course. Angels declare your dignity. God declares your destiny. The universe aligns not to punish your pace, but to honor your preparation. Don't skip the honor of being prepared well. Stay till the end. The moment that changes everything is coming to the one who stayed faithful in the wait. When the sun finally rises on your long night, remember the lessons the darkness taught: humility, perseverance, the shape of prayer, the art of listening. These will make your arrival holy and your stewardship wise. Trust God's timing is always perfect. The delay was a teacher. Its lessons will keep your blessing. This is your confirmation. Your lateness was not loss, but education for greatness. Let the echoes of this moment be carved into your spirit. You are not late. Trust God's timing is always perfect. Don't skip the process by chasing counterfeit speed. Stay till the end and meet the gift that was made just for you. The countdown has already begun. Your name was written beside this promise. Angels wait with expectancy. Heaven smiles with certainty. And when it comes, do not keep it to yourself. Share the testimony of patience that became a miracle. Let your story be a lamp to the feet of another who thinks they are late. Speak, God is faithful. Tell them, your time is not your own to rush. Invite them into the peace you found in waiting. The heavens rejoice when testimonies multiply, and angels gather around those who proclaim the goodness of God. This is your confirmation, pressed into your heart. You are exactly where you need to be. The pauses were purposeful. The setbacks were preparation. The silence was a staging. Trust God's timing is always perfect. Don't skip the final act. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will arrive with the tenderness and power of the one who calls you by name. Now stand up in your spirit and speak these words. I am not late. I trust God's timing. I will wait in faith. I will walk when called. Angels move. Heaven orchestrate. God make it perfect. The countdown continues. The promise draws near. This is the moment you have been trained for. Receive it, steward it, honor it, and then pass it on. Stay with me as the curtain rises. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Share this message. Comment your truth. Subscribe for more divine revelations. Do not stop now. The river of this message still flows. Don't skip this next breath. Stay till the end, for there are final threads that must be woven into your spirit. Hear me as I press closer. There is a sacred sequence being enacted for you in the invisible. Angels are arranging meetings that look ordinary until you show up with the posture of one who has waited without despair. Your arrival will reveal the wisdom of your waiting. Trust God's timing is always perfect, and let that truth steady your hands when the world urges you to hurry. Imagine a dawn that takes its time, slowly, softly, securing color onto the edges of clouds until the sky can hold the light. So is your unfolding. The heavens are painting the moment with care, layer upon layer, so that when it dawns, it will be breathtaking and whole. Do not trade this slow artistry for a hurried sketch. Don't skip the artist's hand. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will be beautiful because it was made in patience and love. I feel your weary prayers, the ones you whisper with half-closed eyes. Those prayers are not wasted breath. They are lanterns placed along your path. Angels pick them up and set them where you will need light. God says, your prayers are not echoes lost in the void. They are the currency of my attention. Angels say we carry them into the council of heaven and return with plans. The countdown has already begun. Do not let the quiet fool you into thinking nothing moves. Your name was written beside this promise. Do not skip the small sounds that confirm it. Let me speak plainly to the places you have guarded. Your heart that bends toward those who hurt you. Your hands that have labored in silence, your mind that rehearses failure. Heaven says, bring those places before me. Lay them gently down like fragile things on a larger table. Angels will bless what you place there, and what seems broken will become the foundation of a new altar. Trust God's timing is always perfect. The mending will be exquisite because it is done by hands that never tire. Do you hear the hush before a great storm quiets? That hush is not emptiness. It is calm expectancy. In that hush, heaven is aligning winds and currents. Don't confuse the calm with abandonment. Don't skip the hush thinking it is nothing. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will arrive propelled by winds engineered for your arrival. There will be practical moments that require your response, an email that calls you to courage, a door that cracks open with a single knock, a person who appears and says the right thing at the right time. When these moments come, answer them in faith. Move with the dignity of one who has been trained by waiting. Angels shout encouragement in ways you will recognize as coincidence, and God smiles when you take the step. Trust God's timing is always perfect. This is your confirmation. Your obedience in small things summons the large thing. I decree that fear will no longer have the final voice in you. When doubt creeps close like a timid animal, name it and feed it with truth. God is faithful. God is at work. God's timing is perfect. Repeat these words until they become a drumbeat beneath your days. Angels march to that drumbeat and prepare the way. Don't skip your declaration of faith. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and your voice is the key that opens the door. Blessings may look different than you anticipated. Expect surprises, gifts wrapped in unusual paper, opportunities served in humble places. God delights in surprising those who trust Him. Angels delight when you are surprised with joy. Do not reject a blessing because it arrives in an unexpected shape. Often the disguise hides a destiny. Trust God's timing is always perfect. Your arrival is not measured by the wrapping, but by the purpose inside. You may be tired of waiting at the crossroads. I tell you now, the crossroads is sacred ground. It is where your choices entwine with God's will. Stay, pray, listen. Do not run from the crossroads because it is uncomfortable. Do not skip the question of the moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and your decision here will be the hinge on which it swings. There are testimonies that will come from your waiting, stories you will tell with hands raised, faces wet with grateful tears. They will begin. I waited, I trusted, I was not left. Your testimony will be a lighthouse for the ones who think time betrayed them. Release your story when the gift arrives. Let your voice carry the warmth of God's faithfulness. Angels gather where testimonies are born and sing over them. Trust God's timing is always perfect. Your testimony is already being written. Do not skip the reading. I call a blessing on your finances, on your relationships, on your health, and on your purpose. Receive it in the posture of gratitude. When God's timing unfolds a provision, do not hoard it in fear. Steward it with a generous heart, remembering all the hands that held you during the wait. Angels applaud generosity. The Lord delights in those who give from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. Don't skip the joy of giving back. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will bloom when it is shared. You are surrounded by a cloud of witnesses, those in the unseen who cheer, who intercede, who praise. They are ancient prayers and fresh petitions blended into a chorus that rises. Tune your ear to their frequency. Let the chorus drown out the critics. Let it steady your step. God says, I am with you. Angels say, we accompany you. Trust God's timing is always perfect. You are never truly alone in this wait. Practice gratitude now. Count the small mercies like stars, each a witness to divine care. A warm meal, a friend's laugh, a moment of rest. These are not trivial. They are the steady pulses of a heart that will not miss its appointed time. Gratitude opens the hand to receive the larger gifts when they come. Don't skip giving thanks for the small things. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and a grateful heart will recognize it. Now, a prophetic word, tender and sure. The chains that tightened around your hopes are loosening. The doors that seem nailed shut are beginning to creak. The fog that confused your direction is thinning. This is not wishful thinking. It is a divine pronouncement. God declares a turning. Angels secure the turning with precision. Trust God's timing is always perfect. Your name was written beside this promise. This is your confirmation. Receive it as if you are the one chosen to carry it into reality. You may be tempted to compare your timeline to another's sunrise, measuring your morning to their noon. Resist the temptation. The sun that rises for your neighbor is not the same sun that warms your soil. Yet both are created by the same hand. Celebrate their light while trusting your own dawn. Angels rejoice when you celebrate another's blessing because it means your heart is ready to steward your own. Don't skip the joy that belongs to others. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Hear this now. Speak these words over your life, out loud, with conviction. I am not late. I trust God's timing. I receive my blessing. Let these words be a liturgy of courage. Say them until your spirit steadies. Angels answer spoken faith with movement in the natural. God responds to the sound of your trust. Don't skip the declaration. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and your words invite it closer. There will be a season of acceleration that follows the waiting. It will feel like a river you step into and suddenly you are being carried forward. When it comes, do not panic. Move with wisdom. Keep the humility you gained in the wait. Steward the acceleration with prayer and counsel. Angels will help you navigate the speed. Trust God's timing is always perfect. This acceleration is not random. It is purpose in motion. As this message draws toward its sacred close, let me seal it with an impartation. Peace. Receive peace over your timeline, peace over your heart, peace over your waiting. Let peace be the garment you wear while the heavens arrange the rest. Angels whisper peace into your sleep. God plants peace under your feet. Trust God's timing is always perfect. You are arriving exactly when you are meant to arrive. One last whisper before the curtain lifts. Lean into the mystery with courage. There is a holy wonder in not knowing every step. Let wonder be your prayer. Let curiosity replace anxiety. The Maker of stars delights in surprising even his children. Don't skip the mystery because it is uncomfortable. Stay in it with expectation. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will feel like home when it arrives. Now stand, my beloved child, and place your hand over your heart. Breathe deep and say, I will wait with faith. I will move with courage. I will steward what I receive. Angels attend. Heaven bless. God perfect your timing. The countdown continues. The promise draws near. This is the moment you were prepared for in secret and will reveal in public. Remember to share this message with someone who needs to hear that they are not late. Comment your truth below. Declare what you are waiting for and how you will steward it. Subscribe for more divine revelations and keep your heart in a posture of readiness. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Trust, receive, and go forth in the goodness of God.